Hello, Akko here. Welcome back to FTB Unhinged. We're back in. I'm just charging some stuff up. I decided I need to get into the end. So what I did is I've made a diamond sword. And luckily I got looted. I got knocked back 2 and bin of arthropods, which is shit. But I got looting 3, which is what I was after. And I just managed to get 8 ender pearls off 2 endermen, which is really good. So I've just been out at night time in the desert near my other base, looking for endermen, and that's why my armors took so much damage. So I fought 3 endermen. I got 4 off 2 of them and none off the third. But I did try before that with a normal sword. I was getting none, so I decided screw it. I need to try and go for looting. I had 28 levels, so I went to the Nether, got to 30 levels, and I got lucky and I got looting. Eventually, we'll pull the looting off that using the manufacturer reloaded thing, the disenchanter, and we'll get some better mods, some better enchants put on that as well. So, what's been going on? Well, I started this video earlier, and I started it by giving Google a mouthful, because you may notice I've changed the comment system. You can't reply to any comments that was made before last night, or made before this morning. I woke up to it all different from when I went to bed, so there was lots of comments last night that I cannot reply to. There's just no reply button, and I couldn't work out. I thought there's no way I can reply to messages anymore, but I've had a couple of comments this morning, and you can actually reply to them. Normally it just sends them to my email rather than my YouTube inbox, so I think I can still pretty much ignore Google Plus. I don't like Google Plus. I don't like it's clearly Google's attempt to compete against Facebook. I'd never liked Facebook either, so I've got no intention of using Google Plus. You may have noticed I don't really know what I'm doing with Twitter or anything. It's not really my scene, you know. I just want to make videos. I just want to play games, to be honest, and I actually like playing games and recording it. I don't want to get into social media. I think Google Plus isn't forcing me to use it. I get email messages now when someone sends me a comment. So I mean, inbox is busier. But I also get a little on the top of my YouTube page. I'll get a little notification there that I think I can reply off there as well. Let me just. I've just tabbed out a second. It's a brilliant video. This I've got a little notification up there, so I can click on that. Bevo commented on my post. Hello, Bevo. So I can click on that, and I can reply straight off there. Yeah. So. Thanks, Akko from Bevo. I said his factory looks amazing in his RPG series. The factory building that looks really awesome. He puts my stuff to shame. He's a brilliant builder. Right, so you can just reply off that. So I thought I'd best redo the video because I spent the first 5 minutes ranting about YouTube to start, about Google to start with. But of course, if you rant about it too much, when it becomes sentient, it'll kill you first. So you've got to be kind to our future robot overlords. Right, so what's going on? Well, I had some issues overnight. Let me just get charged up and then we're good to go then, aren't we? I did have some issues overnight. The boiler ran out of juice. It's on its warm-up phase again. It ran out of juice. Oh, is that empty? It is, son of a bitch. Let's burn some saplings for now. It ran out of juice because this sapling chest got full. I need to really sort this system out. It was good to start with, but I think I need to rip it all out and change it into an applied logistics network now. So what's in the cart there? Come here, cart. Nothing's in the cart because we haven't got enough fertilizer. So what I've been doing is I've had to burn through all this charcoal. I did have another barrel full of charcoal there. I decided I might as well burn through the charcoal as not have power. So I'll always get charcoal back again, so I just banged a lot of charcoal in there like so. It's warming up again. 700 degrees. I think it's lost a little bit of temperature since the last time I looked. I think it was about... No, it was 500 last time I looked. So it's still going up. So this did to make... Because I've not got enough cows up there... Oh, it's all... Everything goes against each other, doesn't it? Right, I've got a bit of blood. They can go in there. We can go there, and what I'm going to do in a minute is I'm going to make some Eyes of Ender and try and find the end. That is my plan. So, yeah, so that filled up with saplings, which I meant the chest eventually filled up with saplings. I need to make some more cows, don't I? Let's get on with that. Let's get some wheat. And go make a couple more cows. I think I've only got 2 or 3 in here. I'll get this up to about 8 or 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So that gets us to 6. So yeah, it's waiting on fertilizer now. It's an issue. The issue is this thing. If it gets backed up with any one material, then it blocks everything else going in. Which, like I say, it worked well for a start. Now I think it needs upgrading to a applied energistic system, because it's just got more safety. Let's say it's a lot better controlled. So I'll be getting on with that. You may notice off my mini map. That's not the right button at all. Is it? No. There we go. I have started and finished a second quarry. I did that before I started the Resident Raz video yesterday. I finished collecting the oil, which I'll go and show you in a minute. It's going to take ages. Yeah, I'll leave that there. So I finished getting the oil from the oil well there. So I moved pretty much. I have to move this across one, and I started the quarry there. I had 1 bucket of water in the top, so it was all full of water, which I drained out once it was about level 12, just because I wanted to use my fortune pick on any diamonds that were down there. And I saw a few diamonds. I got 33 diamonds out of it. That wasn't bad. So that was just where there was a bit of lava there. So I had a little water bucket there. So that's this one clear now. I will eventually put some kind of land across the top of these and cover them up again, because they're an eyesore. But ideally, you want to do these in a Mistcraft age. I think at some point I'm going to have to bite the bullet and use some kind of power teleportation to make this work right. Where's that? I've got water in it still. Weird. But there we go. I've got a second quarry's worth of power. That keeps taking power, look, even though it's just idling. So we might as well take that down so it stops drawing power. And then the next quarry will be, don't know which way, that way maybe. But no, in fact, the next quarry is going to be underneath my new base. I want to quarry the area out first so that I can move things underneath it. Right, so I decided that I need to control this fertilizer more. So I thought, after doing the quarry, I'd start working on breeder and a chronotyper, and I'll show you why I can't do that in a minute. Before we do that though, I'm just going to show you how much oil we got from that oil well. So here at the new base, we got a full tank of oil and a full tank of fuel by about 8 buckets. No, 108 buckets. 108-ish buckets. So that was all from that one fuel oil well. We have, of course, got a Mistcraft age with plenty of oil wells in it. So I can set up a little small system with a Mistcraft gate, Mistcraft portal. So I can always get more fuel to this very easily now with that Mistcraft age we've got. Just remember the one I showed you, loads of oil. So because of that, I have decided to set up a liquid fueled boiler, and I've squeezed it into here. So there we go. We've got a. I didn't bother showing that on camera, but that was what I just did before I decided to delete the bit that I recorded. So liquid fueled boiler fireboxes, pretty straightforward. Only steel, which we've got loads of. So I made 9 of them. Steel plates, iron plates for the buckets, and then of course 2 steel plates makes each one of these. So 72 steel plates makes up the top there, and I've got a little aqueous accumulator just there with a water source under each of these 2 pillars. So we can start warming that up, running off fuel. Like I said, I'm going to use fuel to run that boiler. If the fuel runs out, I'm going to have it so that it'll send the biofuel in as a backup for now, because the biofuel is working, but I don't know if it's creating enough to actually run a boiler. Now, so we'll head back and I'll show you that next. So all the farms from last time are working very well. You can see the bottleneck is actually potatoes. So there, so it's running at the minute because it's got a potato there. As soon as it cycles again, it'll take one from each of these things, and there'll be no potato there, so it'll stop until it gets some more potatoes in. So the potato is a bottleneck. It's only just a bottleneck. If we look in there, there's a backlog of some stuff. We've got 1,024 mushrooms of both types. We've got plenty of melons, because we're getting all these extra melons that I'm manually squashing as well. So that's all good. If you look down here, there's only 100 odd nether wart, there's only 32 carrots, and there's no potatoes in here. So the potatoes are getting used up as soon as they go in. There is the odd poisonous potato, which I don't know if it's because I've maybe not got enough dirt underneath the farm. I might have to put an extra couple of layers of dirt. That might make a difference. I'm not 100% sure on that. So I decided next on the list I would start working towards a cow farm for mob essence and to get a better hold on the fertiliser situation. So we've done 5 and 6 on there, so I can actually get rid of them. Let's just break that and put it back blank for now. Right, oops, done. So nuclear reactor, breeder reactor, apiary, mob essence. So I thought I'd go towards mob essence. So I started having a look at what we'd need. So we're going to need a breeder. It's pretty straightforward. Golden carrots, golden apple, purple dye. Nice and straightforward. That's easy enough. Then we need a grinder, which isn't too bad. Books, machine parts, diamond grinder, which is a little expensive, but not the end of the world. So that'll get us a grinder, but we also need a chronotyper. A chronotyper is the one that moves the baby cows, if you're using cows, the baby cows into the separate pen. And the problem with the chronotyper is it needs this data control circuit. The data control circuit, first of all, it needs 8 emeralds, but second of all, and worst, it needs an iridium plate. Iridium plate needs an implosion compressor. It also needs 4 other iridium plates, which means it needs either a plate bending machine. So it needs 4 iridium in plate bending machine. Iridium, of course, we can get from compressing iridium ore, so we need at least 8 iridium ore for that. It's a son of a bitch, isn't it? Or, of course, from UU matter. But if we wanted UU matter, we need a matter fabricator, and a matter fabricator needs, I think, there's an iridium plate there. Don't use any of them, does it? No. So it needs 1 for there. That gets us 4 of them. Use platinum plate. So, either way, we need iridium. We've not actually mined any iridium, but as this is a Greg Tech well, there should be a small chance of iridium being in anywhere. But it's probably like 1 in 4 chunks. I think the basic average was on when I played it last with Greg Tech in, but we haven't got any off these 2 quarries, which is a bit of a shame. So I thought, well, the best way of getting iridium is going to be from the end. So I thought, screw it, it's time to go to the end, which is why I started hunting Endermen. And when I realised I wasn't getting any Ender Pearls, I thought I need a looting sword. So that's where I'm up to. One other thing I made, because of that, I thought I'd start looking at our recycler works in this mod pack. So recycle it. Yes, I've covered all this on camera once, but I don't like being negative, so I got rid of my negativity towards Google. So I put a few things in here. Cobble didn't seem to give me any scrap. Dirt gave me a bit of scrap. And what else did I put in there? I put some saplings in there just because I had a stack of saplings in my hand. So that works, but that's the automatic recycle. It's really slow. If you was to upgrade that, which you can of course, then it uses an exponential amount of energy. So I might check in a test well to see how fast one of them pulls, but it'd require nuclear reactors just to run that. Then of course there's a normal recycler which is going to use power. I don't think the normal recycler works on cobble. Well, I don't think that one works on cobble, to be honest. So I actually do need to break this at some point, take it to a normal recycler and see what things can be recycled in it. I'm pretty sure cobble doesn't work because Greg thought it was too easy, you could just make a cobble gen. So I think he's disabled that functionality. We can of course do it from something organic, which is why I check the saplings. So we could have some kind of farm with fertiliser producing a massive amount of, say, wheat, for example, and recycling that. So there is ways of doing it, but we'll have to look into that in the future. We need scrap to run a matter fabricator, so that's further down the line. So I just started to have a little quick look at that. And I think that's about pretty much everything I covered on the first time I recorded this. So yeah, my next step then is I'm going to make some Eyes of Ender with these Ender Pearls. And I can't remember what Eyes of Ender are again. Are they blaze rods? Powders, even? Yeah. So, there's 4. And let's make another couple of them. So I'll macerate another couple of blaze rods. so much melon. So in fact, I mean, I could, I guess, recycle melons. We should get a shit ton of melons. We'll come back in a second and see if that's given us any scrap. But come on, damn it. You'd think it would, because it's organic, but who knows? Who knows where Greg's concerned? So I'll take them 5 with me. I won't use them just yet. So, if you've never seen this before, I'm sure you have seen this before. To find the end, you throw an ender pearl in the sky, and you see which direction it's gone. And then if you're lucky, you can pick it back up. Then you travel 100 or so metres in that direction, and then try again. So I'll cut the camera, I'll be back when I've got a rough idea where the end is. Hello there, I'm back, and that took a little bit longer than I thought it would do. I kind of got a bit in trouble there. About halfway between my house and where I've actually found this stronghold, there was the eyes of Ender were going this way, and then they started going that way. So I think it must have been about equidistant between 2 different strongholds. That's all I can think of. So I lost a few pearls. I got 3 more killing another Enderman. I lost a few, and then I decided to just come about 300 metres this way, and it was still pointing this way, so it kept pointing that way for some reason. So it must have been the way it triangulates, I guess. But it was a pain in the balls. I was getting quite angry. It's been quite an angry day up to now. So I've got plenty of jetpack. I came down. I don't remember water being here when I came down. What the fuck was all this? I'm gonna drown. Let's just block that water up. There we go. So I came down until I saw this stone, and I've not been any further. I went back and I've made 2 intralinking books and 2 non-intralinking books. So the 2 intralinking are going to be for here, and the ones that are not intralinking are going to be for the end. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go through to the end just yet. I might make sure I've got a full jetpack. So let's go through here now. Oh shit! Silverfish right there. I was supposed to say I'm going to make sure I can fly just in case. Just in case I only 1 fucking eye of Ender in there as well. I'm not going to do what I did before. Oh shit! Sounds like I am. Whew. Okay. Remember my last series? I ended up falling into the lava in these fucking rooms. Not impressed. Oh shit. Get away. Get away, young objects. So the spawner's gone. So that's good. I'm actually going to light this place up and get rid of all this. Get rid of all the lava, just because it's danger zone. Okay, this will do for me. So I'm going to make my intralink book. Is going to go here, and then the one I'm going to place go there. The one I'm going to place is that one, I believe. So that should get me back to my house. Wonderful. And this one needs naming, so we'll call it Stronghold. Like so. And that can go there. So no, look, that's not the interlinking one. It must be that one. What was that happened? So that must be the interlinking one. And it is. Okay, so that one. That one is home, and that one wants to be in the end when I get there. Let's call that home. Duh. Yeah, okay, that's right. So I can get to a stronghold, and I can get back to my base. Wonderful. So next thing is get my jetpack. Well, no, the next thing actually is let's go kill some more Endermen, because if we make these into Eyes of Ender, I've not actually got enough yet. because you need 7. No, you don't. You need 12. Let's go right round this frame, and I have not got enough. So I need 1, 2, 3. I need 4 more ender pearls, and I think I will bring some stone with me and put this up. So I'll be back in a bit once I've found some more. Excuse me, some more endermen, and we'll go kill the dragon. While I'm here, actually, I had another little issue. If I break that engine will stop. This was a chest, and the chest got full of sludge, so it backed the thing up. So I've lost a bit of iron. What's sludge doing in there? Sludge should not even go to there. So this stuff, sludge, it blocks everything up. So because the chest was full, I've got ME cable behind there anyway. So all I've done is I've just put a ME interface where the chest was, but nothing else has changed. So that's still got the same settings. Look at that, sludge goes to red, and it still does. So now it just puts sludge into the ME network. Put that back so that engine works again. And sludge in the ME network, I have set on this thing here to send it straight in to there. So sludge goes straight into there. Gets turned into clay, so I've got another source of clay from that as well, which ain't bad. I should have done that earlier. I forgot all about swapping that chest out. I put that chest there temporarily and then forgot about it. So there we go. I'm back in a bit when I've found some more endermen to kill. Okay then, I'm ready to go. I got 2 ender pearls from an enderman up there. Then it became daytime, so I went for a little explore in the stronghold. And if you look across there, fucking creeper blew me up. So you get for wearing your jetpack and not your armour chest. Creeper blew me up. I got my stuff back. I found quite a few. I found 3 ender pearls in the chest there. I also found 3 UU matter, so I've got 3 UU matter on the chests in the stronghold. But not ideal getting blown up. I can get rid of that bookmark now. Waypoint. I thought I'd leave it on there to show you. That of course is all the stuff from Unleashed still, because the waypoint file seems to be shared. I also got a few iron doors. I seem to have one of inventory still. Get rid of that. So I think this is everything I need with me. Oh, I've got a spare bow there as well. I must have loaded off a skeleton. We've got a bronze pickaxe, some gold armour. I guess that's the looting sword. I killed a skeleton in full gold armour and he gave me all of his armour. I've never seen that before. I guess that's because of the looting sword. Right, so here goes then. Here goes. Let's see how this goes here. I really should have backed my weld up first, shouldn't I? Bollocks. Let's what's the worst that can happen? I'd be quite upset, to be honest. I lost all that. Okay, let's do it. Hopefully I'm not on it. Oh, shit. So, the dragon can see me. The endstone's weird in this pack. Oh, sorry for sniffing. I'm trying not to sniff. But, it's right over there, okay. Sounds like an enderman see me as well, which isn't ideal. So, first thing I wanted to do was that, so now I can get there and back hopefully. So bookmark this to make sure I know where it is. And I'll start by killing all these things. I'll tell you what, you've seen this plenty of times, or you've seen me do it plenty of times at least. So I'll stop talking now and I'll keep this in, but I'll speed it up. Well, I'm going to bottle out. I'm going to jump back and get my suit filled up, I think. My jetpack. This is a bit too dangerous. Bit of a coward's way out. What I should have actually done is took some regen pots with me as well, which I totally forgot about, because I am a nub. I'm going to jump downstairs, get myself some more health, and then I'll just finish the dragon off, and then I'll meet you back when that's done. Okay then, here we are. Finally killed it. So, the main reason why I want to be in here is not for the NBs. Well, I'll grab some NBs. Let's might as well grab all this XP without dying. Well, without looking at Enderman. The main reason why I want to be in here is, of course, so I can kill Enderman for Ender Pearls, and the other reason is for the little islands up on the top, which are going to be real nice. 76 levels, nice. These little floaty islands, which are only by Greg Tech. I'm sure I saw someone that came in, so I led back to the book. You may notice when I was fighting, there was another book waypoint that was from, again, that was from the Unleashed world, because of the same shared waypoints file. These little islands is what I'm on about. The first one we'll find is a lot of tungsten. Put what this stuff is. Tungsten ore, yeah. And then we're going to have some of this stuff, olive iron. And then this yellow stuff, sheldonite ore, is the stuff we want. And if we break a bit of that. Now really, I need to make an industrial grinder next, because if we smelt that, it becomes a platinum ingot. We pulverise it, 2 platinum dust, and a 10% chance of iridium ore. But if we use a industrial grinder and use it with mercury cells, we get 3 platinum dust, a nickel dust, that's not that important, and 2 iridium nuggets. And iridium nuggets, that's guaranteed every one. So 10% chance of iridium ore, or 2 guaranteed iridium nuggets from that, and 9 of them. So each 1, 2, 3, 4, each 4.5 ore is a guaranteed. Ore, so I still think it's better chance than that 10%. So what I need to do is grab some of this by having a little fly around looking for that stuff. There's not much of it about, if I'm being honest. I've got plenty of power in my jetpack. So I'm going to need to fly around these different little islands, get an half decent amount of sheldonite, and I guess the next thing I need to do then is, before really to process this, I've kind of jumped a little bit ahead, but it's because I need the ender pearls. I've come here for now, really. But I've jumped ahead a little bit. What I need to do then is start working towards a industrial grinder, I think, which I might as well do at the new base. So what I'll probably do next is start working on the nuclear reactors that I plan to work on, and then we can use the nuclear reactors to power the grinder. I will leave the steam oven at the minute powering the IT2 stuff at my first base. I'll set up some nuclear reactors at the second base. So I'll see how long the episode is up to, and I'll see what's starting. I'm going to start powering up that boiler to power the quarry, because I want to quarry out underneath that base before I start building. I'm going to build quite a lot of stuff in the basement in that base, so I want to clear it out before I start, really. So I want to get the quarry there as quick as I can. So anyway, I'll be back in a bit. I'm babbling. Okay then, I'm back for the last time this episode. I'm going to make it a bit of a short one for a change. It's under 30 minutes, I think. I've just been back into the end. You see by damage on my armour there, and I've got myself 11 ender pearls to be going on with. I'm in 2 man's with to start using ender chests and ender tanks and stuff. I'm going to leave off it for now. I'm going to see if I can leave off it for now. I think I'd rather use trains and mistcraft portals if I can, if at all possible. So I'm not going to do that just yet. Well, 76 levels. I repaired my bow because that was quite badly damaged, and I went and got a bit of nether ore just to get myself up to 60. And I've got a Smite 4 book and Protection 3 book, so not the best, but Smite 5 might come in handy when I'm fighting the withers. I've tidied up the 2 tanks there, so yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of the think, decide whether I want to leave all this farm stuff here or create a farm underneath the other base. I've put a couple of things on the wall here. One of the things we're going to do now is industrial grinder. We want to maximise that sheldonite ore, so that's a definite. And quantum bridge. Forgive me if I mentioned this at the start of the episode. I think I might have mentioned it. I'm not sure. Like I said, I deleted some of the episode. I've put the ME condenser here. There's a diamond transport pipe there, so coming from the quarry. Diamond transport pipe, just sending dirt, cobble and gravel into that. And we've nearly got singularities there, so once that's full, I'll start recycling everything from quarries instead. So I'm not sure what I want to do just now. I'm thinking I'm going to quarry out underneath that base and then decide after that. So I'll probably do that off camera in between now and next episode. And for now, I'll say thank you very much. I hope it's enjoyable. Just basic stuff. Oh, the creeper blew half my rubber trees up, the bastard. Son of a bastard. There we go. Brilliant. So, yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.